Hello everybody, this is Chromskull018, and I missed a few things in the last My Thoughts video that I did for Blue Exorcist, and actually this is my thoughts and recap for Blue Exorcist Season 2, Episode 10. I missed a couple of things, like Rin and Ryuji and Kuro getting to a safe spot, and Ryuji using the barrier, or making up the barrier. And, yeah, the spore stack opened up, and the barrier is filled with the miasma gas. Sadly, the exorcists that were, fighting out the Imperial King, they were inside the barrier at the time. So they got caught in the miasma, but thankfully they had the sense to retreat. And while all this is going on, Yukio and the other exorcists are fighting Toto. Sadly, it's not enough considering they're using fire against fire. They get a bright idea to try and overload him and essentially get the more powerful fire that they control, or they create to absorb the fire that he's using. Did not work though. He turned to ash though, but his body looks ashy, but his body's still intact. The good thing about that is, I think it started raining. So, yeah, his body essentially turned to goop. Because when you have ash in solid form, once water hits it, it loses its form. So, yeah. They're going to have to essentially hurry and contain the guy, because it's not going to be long before he gets back to an actual form, because he swallowed the phoenix. He's going to be reborn. And while all this is going on, Rin and Ryuji are having to deal with the Imperial King, which has an actual form now, an actual form of a monster. And it keeps on going after Ryuji because he's the one putting the barrier up, so it's drawn to him. At this point, he's got 2 fingers on the earth, which makes the barrier twice as strong, I think, but it depletes his energy even more. So he has to pull one of his fingers up so he doesn't end up passing out to keep the barrier up. Because the barrier's starting to look spotty, to where it has holes in it, which is not good. And it's at this point that Ryuji and Ren's still trying to draw the freaking sword. He's not able to draw it. And then finally, at the last minute, but he finally draws it, thankfully, and envelops the Imperial King in fire, though it's obviously not enough. Which sucks. Because at this point, like I said in the last episode, Shiemi's trying to get the other girl off of the tree. He gets stuck with the Imperial King. Trying, and kind of failing at this point. Anyway, I know this is going to be a short one, but those are the main things that happened in this episode. Because, yeah, it was essentially them fighting off Toto and Rin and Ryuji trying to deal with the Imperial King. That was the main things that happened in this episode. And also Kitagakure heard from Shima and I'm blanking on the other kid's name. Konokomaru, I think that's what his name was. They told her what's going on, and she headed off to the Imperial King to go help Rin and Ryuji. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Hope you enjoy the reaction, and I will see you all next time.